I'd like to take a few minutes to talk with you about Jim Knight's 7 partnership principles. These principles were the result of his research on how we can increase implementation from professional learning. And I want to share these with you, and I hope after I'm done you'll see why the research did bear out that these do make a difference. So let me share a little bit about each of these 7 principles. Equality, voice, choice, praxis, reflection, reciprocity, and dialogue. Equality. We certainly aren't all equal in skills, but we are equal in our value as individuals. We all have brains, we all have lots of education, and so we want to honor that equality by listening with empathy, by not assuming that we have all the answers, by treating people as equals. Choice. Wow, that's a big one. If you insist, I resist. We know that choice increases engagement. And so by giving people choice, we again honor them as professionals. If the ability to say no, if we can't say no, then certainly yes has no meaning. So we want to honor choice. One thing we don't have a choice about, however, is whether or not to continue to improve. That certainly is never a choice of a professional. The definition of being professional is always wanting to grow and improve. And there's also freedom within form, as we call it. We don't always have choices about the mandates within which we work. But how much freedom within those mandates can we give people to honor them as professionals? Voice. We want those we work with to feel like they have a voice. And so I share with you the work of Shane Lopez in his Gallup research when he interviewed hundreds and hundreds of people, hundreds and hundreds of different occupations. And sadly enough, teachers were at the very bottom, dead last, when it came to the phrase, at work, my opinion counts. Teachers do not believe that their opinion counts. And so giving teachers a voice, honoring them, trusting them, bringing out their voice, listening to their voice, is really important. Dialogue, that true back and forth, that give and take, that 2 brains are working, not just one, which means that true dialogue means that we each have humility. Neither of us believe that we have all the answers, that we have faith that the other person has something to share and bring to the table, and that we have hope that together we can make decisions, that it's not one-sided. If we go in and tell people what they should be doing, how they should be doing it, when they should be doing it, there is no dialogue. Which brings me to praxis, allowing people to learn by doing and to make it their own. One size does not fit all with students, and it certainly doesn't with adults either. One size fits one. So allowing teachers to take things and make it their own, make it work for them in their classrooms with their students. Reflection. Reflection is being a thinking partner together with another person. What a gift, the gift of time to reflect, and how wonderful to have more than one brain doing the reflecting by honoring each other, reflecting together on practice. We often take so little time to do that, and what a gift to have someone to do that with. Reciprocity. That is really the culmination of all of these partnership principles. When one teaches, 2 learn. It is power with, not power over. And so I hope you can see by honoring all of these, it does increase engagement. It does increase people's willingness to move forward and to work together. If we feel like we have to tell people what to do and how to do it, if we don't honor them as equals, if we don't give them voice and choice and allow them to try things in their own way, then we engender resistance. I think these partnership principles are our guide to avoiding that resistance and instead increasing engagement. They are my self-evaluation tool when a professional learning session hasn't gone as well as I wanted it to or I thought it should, and I reflect back on these partnership principles. Chances are I violated one or more of them. When I honor them, we're all better off for having had that experience. It's mutually humanizing, which is how professional learning should be.